a nightclub. Hey, fuck with me and get some money. Fuck with me and get some money.
Sway in the morning, Shade 45, ladies and gentlemen. You're just now tuning in. That's Don Juan out of Kansas City right there. He made that promo. He got about 18 of them now. But he's getting airplay. He's getting airplay. You can do the same thing. Send a 2-minute promo. Talk about yourself. Talk about the show. It's another way to get in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of the game, man, last time this dude was here, man, I remember seeing him downstairs. Almost had to loan him some money to pay for his lunch.
Oh, wow.
Jesus. Since then, this dude right here, man. Let me see. This dude, by next month, will have 6 shows airing on TV simultaneously.
Oh, that's crazy.
One of the biggest shows on TV, if not the biggest, Blackish.
Yep.
One of the most talked about, anticipated shows that just got picked up for his 2nd season, Grownish. One of the most iconic comedy shows you ever seen, Def Comedy Jam. One of the most iconic nighttime shows we've watched for years, and one of the only black comedians on this show, Conan.
Wow.
One of the funniest shows you're gonna see that he's a host with the lovely Tiffany Haddish, Face Value. And one of the shows I know nothing about, but apparently it's pretty dope, Angie Tribeca.
Oh, yeah, I know that show.
Okay, I'm learning.
Yeah.
Welcome him back to the show, the one and only Deon Cole. Gang, boy.
Love. Nothing but love, baby.
Man, that's big, D.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, just grinding, keeping my head down, trying to stay out the way. And, you know, keep throwing these darts, you know, and making them make sense, you know, and just, you know, trusting myself, you know.
Trusting yourself.
That's all it's ever been, you know. I always tell people, anything I ever auditioned for, I never got.
Really?
Ever. I don't care what it was. I went out for mad auditions.
Like, give me a fame, like a big series or movie that you auditioned for that you can get.
I auditioned for Baywatch.
Well, you know, how was you gonna get that?
I mean, you know,
that's right. The barbecue watch.
I would have played a bartender or something in there, but
Isaac.
I know I love New Isaac
From the Love Boat.
New Isaac. No, I did that. I auditioned for Frozen, like a lot of stuff, like for voiceover and stuff. I did like a lot of auditions. What was that other thing? Hawaii Five-0. A lot of shows, I went out for, dude, and like none of them chose me at all.
It's gotta hurt to get turned down with a voice role though, because it's like I'm just speaking. Like,
but look, I recorded for like a year on that.
What?
And then like probably like 8 months before it came out, they quit calling me to come in, and I was like, man, what's going on? And I'm drinking tea and you know, trying to keep my voice proper. You dig? They called somebody else. No, it wasn't that. I'm tripping on the it wasn't in Frozen. Hold on, man. Hold on, listen. It was Continental Drift. I apologize. It was Uncle Fungus. I was supposed to play Uncle Fungus. Ice Age, Continental Drift, the last one. That's what it was. I'm sorry. I heard that. I'm like, no, that wasn't it.
Frozen, Ice Age. You see why you got
same thing. So I went out. It's in the books. I still even have the IMDb thing. I believe that I still had that, but I went out for that, and it did not happen at all. And I was so crushed because my son, of all people, was like telling everybody.
You played
and
your
I had
son
to
out.
sit him down and tell him, like, you know, people are cruel. I blamed it all on society. I was like, that's why you need your own business when you get older. Don't listen to none of these people. They're horrible.
It's injustice.
There's injustice out here.
Oh man.
But yeah, man. But everything else, that was just God and just relationships. Like me writing for Conan, that was Conan just seeing me and just told me to show up. And, you know, Steve Carell when I was on Andy Tribeca, that role was written for me. The role that I went out for, I didn't even get that role. He wrote a role for me and
Steve
everything.
Carell. What is he like, man?
Steve Carell.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that.
Yo, he's a fun dude. He's a funny dude, man. Yeah, he's funny, but he's sharp.
Yeah.
He'll be joking with you and you don't even know it. You know what I mean?
Damn.
He'll be like, your car got a boot on it. You like, for real? He'll be like, I'm just kidding. You'll be like, oh.
So I want to ask you, something I didn't mention is you got a comedy special coming up too, right?
Yo, I got a special on Netflix right now, and it's called The Stand-Ups. Yes, it's been going amazing. It's the first time they took 6 comedians, gave everybody half an hour, and let them shine. And out of those half hours, you know, they gave, you know, people like hours. So, yeah, I'm doing an hour at the end of this year. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I can't wait for that.
Let me ask you about this. Bill Cosby just hit the stage recently.
Really? I didn't know that.
Play a little bit of it.
What?
See a blind person walking to a pole or something, and you speak perfect English. There's a word called stop. Not whoa, 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 whoa. Now, I have a daughter, very intelligent young lady. She said, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. My wife, who loves me and does not want me to walk into anything, says, why is it these grown people can't talk? You know, I can understand if it was a baby.
It's Bill Cosby, man, he's back.
Yes.
Yo, it sounded like he was in a cafeteria somewhere. Like it sounded like it was 6 people in there. Like,
He was at a jazz club.
Where was he at? A jazz club?
In Philadelphia. It was a last-minute gig.
And it was small, right?
Yeah, it was
I can hear it. I can hear that it was a small area.
The emptiness.
Yeah, I know empty.
You been there before?
I know empty. It's like, that sound familiar. No, but for real though, that's crazy. He's back, huh?
Yeah, he's back. He's back.
If you had to be like, say, his comedy coach, right? And things are very different 2018.
Yeah.
How would you guide him in this resurgence?
I would have him probably just like deal with what's going on and how he feel about it.
Oh, really?
You know
Head
what
on.
I'm saying? And bring it on bring how he feels about it. You know what I'm saying, to the stage, and not harp on it, but just do it in a clever way. I'm really big on less is more. So if he could say something in a matter of 2 words and let it just be, but at least face that and then go on with his show, that's what I would tell him to do. But I wouldn't just start off, me and my wife Camille, we he would have to just, you know what I'm saying, say something real quick and then just keep it moving, you know. But good for him, you know, it's enough room for everybody, you know, man. Come on back, Bill. Yeah.
You don't have no problem. A lot of folks, we had a conversation this morning. Is it too soon? Would you still go see Bill? And then a lot of them used the parallel where we still listen to R. Kelly. I didn't know if that was the same thing. You know what I mean? But you know, you Chicago.
No, Chicago. R. Kelly, yo. I understand a lot of people feel that way about him, but he just can never do no wrong to Chicago people. We call it. I mean, and I get how people feel, but man, I mean, hits is hits. You know,
hits is hits. You don't care.
I mean, I care about the situation. I'm talking about the hits that he did. Like, they still hits. They don't take away from the hits. You get what I'm saying? I understand the situation. You ain't got to support Kels. I hear you. But I love him, and his songs are going to live for time. It's the same thing with Bill Cosby. You can't discredit the money that he gave these schools. What you going to do now, take away the money and all the opportunities he gave Spelman and all these schools? So that's what I'm saying about R. Kelly. His hits is hits. It was babies still made on them songs. It's still babies being made on them songs.
Yeah.
So what we gonna do? Discredit these hits? You know what I mean? Like, why would we? You know what I mean?
I see D is like, man, come on, stop trying to stop the money, basically.
Man, I'm like, man, I mean, we love dude regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But but I understand the situation and the situation that he in. Yeah, we don't probably, a lot of people don't agree with that.
Yeah.
But we talking about music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like movies that's being made. There's certain actors that's in trouble right now, but they movies, you like they movies still.
You gonna watch a Kevin Spacey movie?
No, I'm not saying that. But I do like Unusual Suspects.
Okay, well, you know.
Still though.
Still,
you know what I mean?
like
I ain't
it,
gonna look at that and go, you know, I like that movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Clear something up for me too, man, because
Yes,
you're the inside. Anthony Anderson, that's my brother, and a round of applause at him. We just did
shout
that
out to
NAACP
Anthony.
and the success
Yes,
you guys
yes,
are having with Blackish and now Grownish with Yard is amazing. I watch Grownish.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah, I like that because I
That's
got
cool,
a
man.
19-year-old daughter, so I know
Nice.
she's watch. I like to watch what she watches.
Yes.
But I know Tracy Ellis came out recently and talked about the headlines that talked about pay discrepancies. What's the insight on that?
It's no inside.
Okay.
Some journalists twisted up what she was saying and made it sound like one thing and it wasn't. Everybody's getting paid. Everybody's eating. Everybody's fantastic, and they twisted it up with the movement that was going on. And you know how stuff happen when it get twisted up in the media. It's always two sides to every story.
Yeah.
You know, we living in a society now. If somebody say something on the internet, everybody think that's God. You know what I mean? Like just because somebody said, but I don't understand why people don't understand that there's two sides to every story.
Right.
Yeah.
You can never sit back and listen to one person and make judgment. Like you can't. So people needed to find out if she said it or not. You know what I'm saying? And she put a statement out like, nah, it wasn't true. So, we all sitting back eating and, we chilling.
So
you know?
it's not true that you went to the executive producer and demanded more pay too?
Next question.
Okay. Deon Cole is here. We got Daisha on the line from Washington.
What up, Daisha?
What up,
Hey,
Daisha?
Daisha.
Oh my gosh! Hi, family. How are you?
Well, great.
Good morning.
What up, Daisha? Hey.
Aisha.
I love you guys so much. God bless you. So listen, I'm so excited. Long time listener, first time caller.
Okay.
I just want to say, Deon, I really couldn't get into Blackish at first because I didn't find I just didn't find my little groove with it. And I just kept seeing you in this damn office hitting these little light under, low-key jokes. And, I mean, you crack me up every time you're on screen. I'm dying and I want to ask you, because you're so chill with how you deliver, you almost have to be paying attention to pick it up. And is that something that the writers are kind of giving you, or is that how you take on the role for your character?
No, the writing is on a whole nother level. Like we go in and we see the script and we just like, yo, this is crazy. And they know the characters well. So what they do is we just go in and we take that and we see if we can add a little bit to it, but we shoot it the way that it's written, and then the directors will let us play. That's what they call it. They be like, all right, let's play. And then so it's just us adding on to the script, and there's never a lot. We just add a little bit to it, and then, they choose what they want to use in editing. But yeah, the writers are crazy on there. So yeah, what we add on is just a little bit, but we have fun with it. Absolutely.
Daisha, thanks for your question. You're a citizen.
It's Wayne in the morning,
First
homie.
time caller. You heard that, right?
Yeah. Deon, you know what? As you're talking, I'm thinking about Tracy mentioning you being a coach. But if you could just offer a little bit of advice for the average, or maybe just a beginning comedian that's listening right now that got a quick 5 minutes, and you mentioned the Jamies, you mentioned Monique, people who have been dominant in film, television, then stand-up. How do you make the transition? Because I think initially a lot of people started on stage with the 5 minutes, but how do you jump to that TV role, that Oscar, and you're doing sitcoms? Like, you're multi-talented to be able to move around in those different arenas. Like, how did you make the adjustment, and how can someone make it?
I think it's just basically trusting you. A lot of people tend to do this, man. They tend to go out and become something that they've seen, or what people expect.
Wow.
What you fail to realize, you walk past an original person every morning, which is you. You look in the mirror and you never see you because you always going to go do what others expect you to do. But you are original. You have to be you. You have to be. Everybody else is taken.
Yeah, that's a good point. Everybody else is taken.
Everyone else is taken.
That breathe.
You have to be you. And once you're you, then it's going to come across as different. There's a reason why I never made it for auditions, because what they intended and what they thought to have was never what I was. So I never got the auditions because I was never something that they envisioned. You know, it's kind of, it's like I say this before in interviews, when you go shopping, you're looking for a certain suit to go with some shoes, and you might see some shoes that don't go with this suit, but you're going to remember them shoes.
Yeah.
You might not go with this suit, but you might even come back and get them shoes and then go buy an outfit for those shoes. You know what I mean? So you have to just believe in yourself and be original and be different and give us something that we ain't never seen before. And that even transpires to music and all that. Like everybody's being the same person when they don't realize that you are so unique in your own way, and you're cheating the world. You're not giving us what you were brought here to give us. And I've been cheated several times. Music right now, and I ain't trying to shit on nobody, but it is like I can't even listen to the radio too much no more, because it's like everybody's the same thing. And comedians too, they keep just telling jokes. Yeah. And it's like, you're not being you. You're not giving us you. You know what I mean? You got to give us you. It's many radio stations and radio shows, but you know what make this show unique? You and you and you and you. Like, it's you all that we tune into. It's not the show. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because you are unique and you embrace yourself. So if anybody's listening to this, please give us you. Please, we need you right now.
Damn, I feel like donating money or something. Please call us up right now.
Careless whisper.
Just happen right here.
We do, man.
And we all.
Oh, God, the angels. That dog commercial.
Oh, man. Not the dog commercial.
That dog be dead as hell.
That dog be dead. That dog be crying. Like,
man, that dog got a look.
Saw tissue come in one time on the dog.
Go ahead, D. Talk to him, D. Got the music in the background.
Be you. Be original. We need you. Please. The world is lost without you. We want everyone to stand up and be someone that you know you are. We need you. Hashtag be you. Be you. Thank you. And it's hard
Deon Cole, ladies and gentlemen. See, what you doing Friday? How long you in town?
Oh, man. I leave in the morning, man. I got to get back and film, man.
Okay. You said that like you pissed.
Film, man.
Damn, I ain't going to make this money, Sway.
I love being in New York, man. New York drains me, but I love it. Like I got dressed for the entire day, like this morning, because I know I ain't going to make it back to the room. I'm going to be out all day, so I love it, though. Love it, love it,
That T-shirt is for
the entire day. Wherever I go eat, if it's really expensive, they got to give me a suit coat jacket, because I ain't changing.
You ain't gonna change it, right? That's that F you money. You get to that point, like F you. Yo, play that clip from Grownish real quick for us, man. I really like this show, man. It's showing
Thank you, man.
facets of first of all, Yara Shahidi. She's a tremendous
tyrant.
A force.
Whoa. Tyrant.
What's that about?
Yo, I be in table reads with her, and the way she reads so fluently, and I'm over there with my finger on every word, just like, if they do this to me, I would. Yo, she is on another page.
Yeah.
I was never that focused at that age.
Yeah.
I was nowhere, not even a tenth of what she's on, you know. And it's like, and I'm glad. I love that. I love that leadership she got. She's a tyrant. I'm not gonna even lie. And the cast is beautiful, man. We got beautiful group of kids, man. Yeah, absolutely. And they all talented too, you know. Chloe and Haley, they signed to Beyonce. The two girls with the
I've met them
dreads.
before. Yeah, they're incredible.
They also did the song for the show.
Yeah.
They did the song for the show. Trevor, he's a great actor and a musician. He sings, and Jordan, he's a workout coach, and Emily, she's a great actress, and it's a guy named Luca that's on that show too. This guy is like a model extraordinaire, dude. He'll be going to Paris, coming back, consulting big brands of clothing.
Oh wow!
Yo, I was never on what they on at their age. So a great, fantastic cast. Yeah,
I like
Chris Parnell from Saturday Night Live.
How much input does Ant have as an executive producer, Anthony?
Man,
Anderson?
he comes over and, you know, checks out everything. And him and Kenya, you know, checks out everything and makes sure the scripts is good and you know, everything's going, you know, running smooth. So, yeah, I mean, you know, he EP, big boy, you know.
Well, I mean, I think Anthony one of those, well, not an unsung. Usually unsung is after the fact, but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but the work he's quietly doing. You know, and the line, same with Bill did with the Cosby Show, Different World, the whole nine. You see the parallels.
Yeah.
But also introducing subject matter that's multidimensional. That you know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely. And Kenya Barris is where Kenya is on white hot. I mean, he wrote Girls Trip. He's got Grownish, Blackish. He's got a new show with Alec Baldwin coming out. Like, yo, crazy right now. And he's working on like 4 scripts right now. And we're going to be doing some stuff soon too. Like, yo, it's
dope.
Like, yo, dude is on another page right now, man.
If y'all ever need like a radio show segment, you know what I mean? Like it might be a scene or something. You know what I mean?
Yo, you killed your Luke Cage.
You saw me.
You killed your Luke Cage. You killed your Luke Cage. Yo,
crazy.
When I see something amazing, I don't even smile. I just sit and go, good for him.
Yeah. Well, you know, the whole team. Thank you, man. The whole team. We're part of a big movie release March 2nd.
Ooh.
It's the Death Wish remake with Bruce Willis.
Cut it out.
So our show is all through the narrative of the movie.
Really?
D, we trying to I just want you guys to just still watch us and pay attention to us. That's all, man. Sometimes we gotta do these things, man. Yeah.
So the whole show is like,
Well, Eli Roth is the director, and how about this? He let us film the segments ourselves because he wanted to. Eli Roth watches. He's a fan of the show. He listens to us, and he likes all the stuff we do on the show. And he's like, man, I'd love for you to do what you do on the show on the film. Well, you could come down and I said, nah, better yet, if you want that authentic. You know, Heather B, Tracy G, everybody. Let us shoot it like we shoot it how the people watch it around the world on YouTube. March 2nd, D. March 2nd.
March 2nd.
March 2nd,
That's
baby.
love, yo. We gonna blow that out.
Please do.
We gonna blow that out.
Oh, yes, please
we
do.
gonna post that everywhere.
Man, thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Yes,
Congratulations
sir.
on everything you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Don't forget Grownish, Aaron Wednesdays, 8 p.m.
Yes.
on Freeform.
Yes.
Anthony Anderson, executive
Blackish.
producer. Deon playing Charlie.
Yes.
Telfie.
Blackish, yes.
You Blackish. I'm sorry. I didn't remember. We all know Blackish.
And Angie Tribeca and
So dope,
Face Value. And also check out The Female Brain, February 9th. Whitney Cummings, Blake Griffin, myself, James Warden. It's a movie coming out.
What's it called?
It's called The Female Brain. Yeah, it comes out February 9th.
Did you say Blake?
Blake Griffin. Yeah, the basketball
player?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Blake.
Yo, monster.
Really?
You remember his Kia commercials?
Yeah,
How
well, he's funny.
Funny. Yo, wait till you see dude.
We saw Blake.
I saw dude. I was watching him. I was like
Yeah.
this. Good for him. Good for Blake.
DR be locking in.
Yo.
Blake,
I see you, Blake. I see you.
I see.
No, but yeah, it's good.
Cool-ass
It's gonna
guy.
be cool, man. So make sure y'all check that out.It me up on Instagram, DeonCole. Love y'all, man.
Happy for you, D.
Thank
All
y'all,
right,
man.
Deon Cole,
Thank y'all,
man.
family.
Absolutely.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.
Kilo.